Hey everyone, welcome back. This week's episode is going to be about the perfect turkey, and it's the perfect time of year for it. We got Courtney here,
Hi.
and we start by getting some herbs from our garden. We got some sage there, a little bit of rosemary.
Yeah, we've had an unseasonably warm fall, so we still have herbs going.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we're grinding up a little bit of pepper. This is for the brine. So what makes this the perfect turkey is that it's in the perfect brine, which keeps it nice and juicy and flavorful. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, all of it has good flavor. The skin, the dark, the white, all of it.
Yeah, and we've perfected this over a number of years. You can do it with chicken. It works great with a Thanksgiving turkey, though. Seasons the gravy perfectly. It's so good.
Yeah, I almost feel like this is maybe like a passive-aggressive meal because I was convinced I hated turkey until Phil decided to brine.
Yeah, it just takes all the dryness out of it that can sometimes be like one of those, bad characters of a turkey. But here with the brine, what's great is you can just chop everything up. You don't have to peel all the garlic. It's all just going to get boiled and cooled down. So the lemons go in, garlic, and I went back off camera because we forgot. I squeezed the lemons just to get the juice out of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So a bunch of salt in there, and then all the herbs too. So we tied them all up to look all pretty. See?
Yep, and there's also parsley in there too, right?
Yep, there's parsley, there's rosemary, there's thyme, and there's bay leaf.
Yeah.
And then we add a little bit of honey here, a little local honey.
Yep, local honey's where it's at.
You want it to have a little bit of sweetness to it, but not too sweet. It just gets weird if it's too sweet.
Yeah, it's like a 1-to-4 ratio, salt to sugar.
Yep. And then a bunch of water here. I have the specific measurements and everything right in the description below the video, so you can just follow along, and then you just bring it to a boil. Make sure the salt is all melted, and right now it's smelling good already.
And if you go a little bit sweeter, just kind of stir it a little bit because you don't want the honey to burn.
Oh, that's true. And there's a couple different things that you can do. You can cool it down just like on the countertop, bring it to room temperature, and then put it in the fridge overnight. But we were kind of time pressed here, so we, got some ice going. Whoops, there I go, dropping the ice in.
There you go, like you've never done this before.
Look how angrily she put that cover on there. Like, I'll show you. So.
And if you're in the more northern climate, you can just literally stick this out on the porch in the winter.
Yep.
That'll cool it down real quick.
But the key is having a big container to fit it all, and also making sure that brine is ice cold.
Yeah, these buckets are great. You get them at restaurant supplies.
Yep.
They're perfect.
Amazon. Yeah.
Now, maybe one year somebody forgot to cool it all the way. I do not recommend funky turkey.
It comes out really weird, so you're better off just making sure it's ice cold, doing it 2 days ahead of time. Like, that's definitely the best way to do it.
Yep.
Because then the turkey goes in the brine, and then it's in there for up to 24 hours. 24 hours is best because it's a big turkey. If you have like a chicken, you can do it for like 12, but the longer the better.
Yeah, this is a almost 12-pound turkey.
Yep, so here we go. I'm rinsing it off here. I have to do this job because it's cold.
It's freezing. It's
Yep.
like hurts your hand cold.
Yeah, it's so cold. So you rinse it off, put it just to like dry a little bit there. So I'm just showing you guys. And I got the neck and gizzard there too. And then in the fridge.
Good. I didn't know if you were going to mention the bonus features.
Yep. We like to cook those along with it. It makes the stock super flavorful, makes the gravy taste really great. So.
And you know what I call these?
What?
Chef snacks.
Because we put these in here for the gravy because it just tastes so good, and the water there keeps it moist. But man, when those come out of the oven and they have all the drippings all over it, nothing better.
It's the best carrots of your life.
There we go. We got the turkey there. Is it ready? Nah, needs one more thing.
As always, you might have thought this was going to be a no butter episode, but I got it in there.
Yep, we got it in there. And you can stuff the turkey too if you wanted to stuff it with some like lemons or some onions or something like that.
More mirepoix.
Yeah, more mirepoix. So yeah, that can help keep it moist too, but this came out perfect just like this.
And I don't know if you can see it, but the skin is slightly pulling there on the little legs, so we kind of tied it together because if it's pulling now, when it starts getting crispy, it's gonna probably crack. So if you tie them together, no split.
Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. And we covered it for like the first half of cooking because if you leave it uncovered, the skin could burn. So here's Courtney is carving it up.
Yep. And we also cook to a temperature of internal of like 165, and you want to have that like near the dark meat, like the thigh area.
Yep, and sometimes if you don't brine it, the breast gets overcooked, but with this recipe, it should stay super juicy.
Yeah, everything's juicy. You can see the juice. Look at this. And world's best gravy right there, too.
Yeah, this makes the world's best gravy. I had to try that gravy. It's so good.
Lots of butter.
Courtney was making fun of me. She goes, before the turkey, it's a turkey video. I'm like, I gotta get that gravy. So yeah, this is amazing. You'll love this recipe.